Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday, my Sunday. Layla comes home today from Mama's. 2 days of the babysitting and then the weekend, and then it starts all over again. I hope everybody is well. Happy hump day, as the camel would say. Just thought I'd say howdy and see what's going on. See what's shaking. She would say, can I kind of have a fun, kind of have a fun question to pose. This is kind of a fun thing. May not be overly fun, but I think it's fun going down memory lane. I love going down memory lane. How things were different on like TV and things like that. And so once I get rolling here, hi, welcome in. Thank you for the like. Appreciate. Hello, Sailing Cook George. How are you? Welcome into a cloudy, overcast day in the Pacific Northwest. I understand it's warm in Florida. Today I have another friend that goes live down in Florida, and it's quite warm. How are you, sir? I gotta tell you, I so enjoy your cooking videos. I enjoy your chatting videos too. You make everything look so easy, and they really are. I'm a person that is really not a great cook. I just wanted to let you know that. You've got great videos, sir. Sailing Cook George in Canada, cold and rainy. Sailing George, Cook George. I'm just going to call you Sailing Cook at the moment, or just George. Thanks. I appreciate. No, but I really do appreciate your videos. You make it look so simple, and they are. They're not hard recipes, but yummy stuff. George is good. Very good, George. And George, I'm Colleen, of course. But thank you for coming in and visiting. Just going to show you here real quick what it looks like here in Oregon. Quite cloudy and overcast. That's next door with the privacy fence there. But quite overcast. So here we go with the Pacific Northwest weather. Oop, sorry. Kim Fryman, hi, how are you? Welcome in. Appreciate you, everybody, for coming in. Hello, whoever's lurking. Hi. Remember, you got to be 18 to be in my chat. Thank you for the likes. Got to be 18. No religious, no politics. Kim Fryman, how are you? I am well. Had a little nap. The Pacific Northwest weather makes you want to nap. It's nice and cozy. So I had a nap. I don't sleep well at night anyway. So I'm up at 7, have a cup of coffee, putz around, get my son who goes to work. I live with my son. And I'll have the coffee, and then I'll watch some videos, etc., etc. You know how that goes. And then I go back to bed for a little bit. Salvador, hi, friend. I just gave you a like. Thanks, Salvador. How are you? Happy Wednesday. I'm from Oregon, Kim. Hi, Kim. I am Oregon, too. I'm about 10 minutes from the University of O, if that gives you any indication where I'm at. Go Ducks! Quack, quack. In fact, when they play a football game, we can hear the cheering from the stadium, from my bedroom window, or just going outside. It's kind of fun. Salvador, hello, Kimmy. So I thought we'd kind of talk about some fun stuff. It's going down memory lane again, and it's really nothing major. Just throwing it around, see if it sticks on the wall. You know, as you'd watch TV as you're growing up and you see your favorite shows, your old shows and whatnot. But do you remember like old commercials? One of the old commercials I remember is, does anybody in it, this could be a regional one because this was for Jack in the Box. I don't know if it was uh, countrywide or not. Does anybody remember Rodney Allen Rippey? Kim Fryman can sing my friend happy birthday. I'm not singing for anybody. No, no singing. I don't sing. Not enough money in the world. I'm not a bra, sunshine and snuggles. No one under 18, please. Thank you. Anyway, so what I was talking about was for Jack in the Box, it was a commercial with the little boy, Rodney Allen Rippey. Does anybody remember little Rodney Allen Rippey? He was so cute. No, it depends on where you're from, I suppose, if you didn't have the commercials. But this was in the 70s. So some of you might not have been alive in the 70s. And then the kid with the red hair that did the commercial for Devil's Food spread. Hello, Sebas. Shocker Z, you too. Yeah, that could have been. It could have been regional. Sailing George or George. Oh, I like spam. My spam burger recipe video is one of my best. You know, a lot of people like spam. They do, and you know, you probably know this, George. Spam is a staple in a lot of the Hawaiians, foods. Ma Dukes, I remember them all. Well, Ma, you and I are about the same age. Yes, spam. People do like spam. And the thing about spam is there's a lot of great recipes that you can perk it up. You can cook it so many different ways, especially with the way grocery prices are going. Are you kidding me? George, I heard that. Sailing Cook George, I heard that. Yeah. It's a huge staple is the word I was reaching for. I just had a nap. I'm not awake yet. I tried to wake up quick. But yes, but there's so many ways you can cook it and it will taste better. I mean, put a little pineapple with it, use it with rice, crush it up and scramble it with eggs, anything that would fill you up for a little bit. But yeah, but those two commercials, I don't remember one for spam, but the commercials were Devil's Food, which they still sell today, and of course, they're still Jack in the Box. Those two kids were so funny, so cute in a different way. Salvador, I like it right out of the can. What, the spam? Do you? I thought you really had to cook that, though, Salvador. I'd be afraid of that. You know what I mean? But if it doesn't end up causing any problems, that's good. Sailing Cook George. This was partly a tongue-in-cheek response to you security bot message about spam. Oh, sorry, George. But you saying that, George, yeah, I'm sure there's a burger recipe though. There's got to be. There's got to be a spam cookbook. I have no doubt there is. I think there is. Although it's really high in sodium. You know what I mean? It is. That's the only drawback. And I know there's different flavors now. And I think there's even a lower sodium, which is probably not. Yeah, Salvador, yes. Different flavors, lower sodium. And BC's got his cans of spam out. He's ready to go. BC, hello, my friend. A little cold. It's probably about 55 degrees right now. Brr. Cheito, Colleen, how are you, my friend? BC fried on a sandwich, exactly, or like a burger. Mold it to like a burger. That's what I was just kind of saying. Yep. And people will put an egg on top of it, you know. Spam and egg sandwich, no doubt. Rice, you know. Cheito, I'm well, thank you. How are you? I'm good, thank you. George, Sailing Cook George. There's a spam emoji. Who knows? Yes, there is. Ma Dukes, 80s spam commercial. Well, we're talking about old commercials in general. I'm kind of going down memory lane. I love doing this. Salvador, with food going up, we all are going to be eating spam. I used up, to be honest with you, because I don't work. I've got bad knees and a very bad foot. I can't work. So I used up what I had on my card, and hopefully I get it next month so we can have turkey, so we can have a Thanksgiving dinner. I told my son when we went shopping yesterday that, and I'm just being honest about it, let's at least get the turkey. He says, "No, Mom, we can wait on the turkey." I'm like, okay. So we got food in because we were down to opening the refrigerator and there was crickets flying out. National Parks Princess, hi Colleen, stopping by to say hello before getting errands started. Thanks, Princess. Sailing Cook George, hey MPP. National Park Princess, hi George. So yeah, you know, we got some food in. It was nice. We'll see how long it lasts because I got a 2-year-old to feed, and then the 5-year-old will come over on Friday to spend the weekend till Sunday, and then they go back to Mama again. National Park Princess, rain incoming. I think we're going to get rain too. What state are you in, Princess, if I can ask? Because it looks really heavy out there. I didn't think I wasn't sure if we're supposed to this week. I think I said we were, but Ma Dukes, my mom and dad would grind the spam with bologna and make it stretch. Ham salad, yep. They like to make Western omelets out of it. Yes, they did. NPP, National Park Princess, Northern California. Okay, well, I'm southern part of Oregon, so it's looking real heavy here. I'll show everybody again. Hang on. Look how dark. It's looking dark. Dark, dark, dark. And look at that line of clouds right there. I like the rain. But I will say it's so true what they say about the Pacific Northwest and the weather when it gets this way. Salvador, the food banks are running out fast. Yes, they are. And that's what scares me. I mean, the grocery stores are going to be chaotic when it's time to get stuff. And that's what I'm afraid of. And that's okay. And even if we can't have a Thanksgiving, it's okay. My son and I will be together. I try to keep that in mind, but I would like to have a small turkey, maybe a 15-pound turkey, so we have some leftovers, you know. Got to have the leftovers. You know, got to have them. Oh, it just sounds good. Tastes good. I haven't had one in a while. But anyway, going back to the commercials, as I know it's all kind of foodish. Does anybody remember the commercial for Tootsie Pop lollipops with the owl? Again, I don't think that's regional. I think that was everywhere. 1, 2, 3, crunch. So I take it 3 licks, Salvador. That commercial, I swear, is one that's just really, really has stuck with me, as funny as that is. I think because I was a kid. That was a cute little commercial. And even before they changed the laws for smoking, and I think it was just smoking. I don't know about alcohol. Because you see beer being advertised and alcohol advertised today. But smoking, remember when they had the Marlboro Man? Ma Dukes, how many licks? 1, 2, 3. Crunch. Salvador, I can eat me one now if I can eat me one now if I had one. Me too. Just sounds good. Terry's doing just doing her thing. Hello, Colleen. Robert, hey, beautiful from Africa. Well, hello, welcome in, Robert. We're talking about old commercials of back in the day. If you're under 18, you won't remember pretty much all of them. Sailing Cook George, you've come a long way, baby. Oh yeah. Remember the commercial for Nares? Me and my short shorts. Oh God. Talking about some of the most awful commercials. Me and my short shorts, those girls in their short shorts. The guys loved it, I'm sure. Robert, old as gold. Yes, it is. Terry just doing her thing. It's shake and bake, and I helped. Remember the shake and bake commercials? Yeah. You put the chicken in the bag and you shake it. Oh my God. But the short commercial, oh God, with Fernair. That was actually a stupid commercial. But it got the point across, I guess, right? Da world to sing in perfect harmony. Ya da 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 da. Anybody remember that one? Robert, where are you from and how is your day going, ma'am? I am in the Pacific Northwest. I'm in Oregon, in the U.S., West Coast, doing great. Francois, hello, Colleen. Hi, Francois. Salvador, how about give it to Mikey? He'll eat anything. Oh, that was a great commercial. That I remember hearing about those when they grew up. Those commercials, because they were all brothers, you can tell that they all look alike. They grew up. Those commercials put all three of those boys through college. They had smart parents that took care of their money and didn't steal it. You know, some of these actor kids' parents would steal their money and they'd be broke as adults. They got to go to college. Remember the Oscar Mayer Wiener Mobile? Or Bologna. That kid was so cute. Oh, God. That little boy was so cute with his little fishing pole on the dock. Ah, so adorable. Thank you for the likes, everybody. Share, like, and subscribe to each other. Spread the love around, you know? And let's be kind to each other. As Ringo Starr would say, peace and love, peace and love. Welcome back, Kim. Welcome back. But yeah, those were great commercials. Commercials don't have any originality. The commercials these days, the ones that irritate me the most are the medicine commercials. You know how they tell you about, let's say, that one that's for diabetes, but people lose weight on it. I don't want to say it because I don't want to advertise it. They give you the litany of things that can go wrong on any of those medications. You know what I mean? Oh, they're just like, are you done yet? Are you done? They just keep going on and on, the commercials. Salvador, I see that's one. National Park Princess spam. Oh, yeah, the spam. We were talking about the spam. Absolutely. A lot of people are going to be eating spam in the next month or so. Or, you know, if people don't get their allotments and things like that they need. It scares me for people that can't afford, National Park Princess, I don't eat Spam. No, a lot of people don't either. Don't, but a lot of people do because not by choice, but because they have to. But people do like it because there's so many different ways you can fix it now. And some people do it with tofu and they put like soy sauce or teriyaki sauce to like marinate it, And like I said, there's different flavors of it now too. Beans and rice is better. Yeah, if you can afford it. I get what you're saying. That is true. That is true. Absolutely get what you're saying. I just hope everybody can hold it together, I do. And vegetables and we need our veggies and our fruit and vegetables and whatnot. National Park, you don't eat meat anymore? A lot of people don't. Yeah, a lot of people don't. And there's stuff called scrapple, which I don't understand what scrapple is, but it's a mix of pork and beef, I think. Something like that anyway. I would be hesitant on that, just like I was never crazy about Spam. But Spam is a staple, if you didn't know, National Park Princess, in the Hawaiian communities, Polynesian communities. It's much a staple. Like, it was unbelievable when I first heard that. I've known it for a while. But then there's the commercials for the cigarettes that used to be, which they can't do anymore by law. Hello, Glenn. Like and done. Thank you, Glenn. How are you? Thanks for coming. We're talking about old commercials that we remember that stick out in our minds. If you have a favorite one, let me know. One of my kind of favorite ones that was cute is I'm a Toys R Us kid. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Da, 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 da. Terry's just doing her thing. Isn't it crazy how they can't advertise cigarettes, but they advertise alcohol? I know. And the thing is, I thought at one point it was for both. I think at one point that it had been illegal. You know what I mean? To advertise them on TV. I think the alcohol business, you know how it goes, managed to get that changed some way. I don't know. I don't want to get into politics, like I say, but something. But I could be wrong on that too. But yes, it is interesting, isn't it? Oak Ridge taxidermist, how am I? How you doing today? Doing okay. Kind of sleepy because it's a kind of overcast weather. Looks like it's going to rain here. We're talking about just silly stuff again, as always, but going down memory lane about old TV commercials that sticks in your mind. Do you remember the Folgers commercial with the Wicked Witch of the West? I believe it was Folgers. Margaret Hamilton. Always love those commercials. Dun, 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 dun. That's not the music to that, but just, She did it for years. Or Madge for Palmolive and her hands. Madge would put people's hands in the Palmolive liquid. Oh, those were great commercials. That lady had been around a long time. She was an actress as well, but was in a lot of old movies. Terry's just doing her thing. The best part is waking up is Folgers in your cup. Yes, it is. Sailing Cook George. Yet I watch several channels of people smoking weed. They do play some good music. It's funny how life evolves, George, Yeah, I come through and I've seen people's channels that are just all weed. Whatever floats their boat, I have smoked a little of that just because I have pain in my knees, but I try to find like the roll-on CBD oil for my knees and my foot that was run over by a car. And with this weather too, it doesn't help my knees and the rest of me. I know. Oh, and some of my favorite commercials were holiday commercials. Does anybody remember and they played it for years, the Norelco shaver commercials with Santa riding the shaver? They play, and occasionally you'll see it during the holidays. They'll bring it up once in a while. That had been played for years. But of course, all the local department stores, and used to have commercials up the yin yang. Sailing Cook George, my boat just floats, coming out of the water next week for winter though. Ah, that's a bummer. Now, do you live in Florida, George, or do you go back to Canada for winter? Oh, wow, that's interesting. Security. Oh, that's cool. See that whole thing there, that could be a whole meal. It has some beans with it, has some rice with it, and you're all good. You can make your own yum bowl out of that. We've made our own yum bowls, rice, two types of beans, or the cauliflower rice we use, either or. Oh, I thought you were in Florida. Oh my goodness, why did I think that? Sailing Cook George, me and Boat live in Canada, Lake Ontario. Oh, how beautiful. I don't know why I thought that was Florida, George. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to assume. National Park Princess still here, lurking while getting ready. Oh, that's great. Thank you, Princess. Sail Cook George, Florida is just a state of mind. Yeah, and it's about 95 degrees there today. That's what Daisy May told me earlier, or said earlier. I'm like, you're kidding me. It's October. Fall hasn't fallen there. Yes, it is true. It's a state of mind. I get that. I just love all the different commercials, like I was telling you. I know I'm squirreling. I always squirrel. I get started on something, it's like, okay, here we go. Let's go down this road. But that makes me an original. Oh goodness, you guys. But yeah, I wish I could do some cooking things, but I don't have the equipment to do it. I just have my cell phone. I don't have any kind of stands, nothing. I don't have a laptop that I could set up and do. Opta family. Hi, Colleen. Hi. How are you? How's it going? It's about bedtime almost for you, isn't it? Then we just talked a little couple hours ago. We go to bed now. Yep. You had a long day on Tuesday or Wednesday. That's right. It's going to be Thursday for you. I'm so confused. Well, you sleep well because I bet you will. Ma Dukes, I call it garbage rice. Start off making regular beans and rice, then throw all the leftovers in the fridge, chopped up into the rice. I'd make it before I went food shopping after cleaning out the fridge. That's great. Yeah, we kind of make yum bowls. We get some of those chicken grilled chicken breast strips, cut them, cook it up. Either use the rice, cauliflower rice if we have it, or regular rice. Black beans, red beans. What else? We put tomatoes, avocado in it, and we get this what they call yum sauce. And oh, it's so good. Simple but filling. Optifom family. I did the last walk with Bax, Every day I have a long day. It starts at 5 a.m. Oh, I know. Well, I hope you do get some rest, my friend. So nice, easy dinners, too. Well, I do hope you have a good night. The weekend's almost here. Heck yeah. Weekend is almost here. Not only I, the whole family has a long day. Oh, okay. Optomob family, good night. Good night, my friend. Sleep well. See you in a matter of hours. Have a good night, my friend. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. But yeah, anybody else have any favorite Johnny Three Gun? All love. Have a great day. Thank you. Thank you, Johnny. Anybody have favorite commercials that they remember that pop up from growing up? Anybody? Anybody? Oh, Slinky, yeah, going down the stairs. Oh yeah, that's a good one, Salvador. I didn't think of that one. Remember all the commercials for kids' toys? For like Care Bears. I mean, that may be more 80s. Or remember Cabbage Patch Dolls? I mean, the original Cabbage Patch Dolls. Holy moly. People went crazy over those things, and they're worth thousands now. The original ones. The newer ones, I don't think as much. Slinkies. Click clacks. I nearly killed myself with click clacks. They even banned. Johnny Three Gun. Teddy Ruskin. Rupskin? I remember that. Ruxpin. Ruxpin, I think it is. I do. I do. Care Bears, and then My Favorite Pony, My Little Pony. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. The Coca-Cola commercials, the Pepsi commercials. Did you know who wrote the Coca-Cola commercial jingle? Teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. Ba-da-da-da. No, I'm just kidding. Do you know who wrote that? Anybody? Anybody? I do. The person that wrote that jingle was Barry Manilow. Got him started. He's a pretty good singer, I think, right? He's been around a while. I think he's retired now. Ma Duke's the Operation Game commercial. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Buzz, buzz. The nose lighting up. Oh, my God, that's funny. Oh, man. That was cute. That's cute. Ah, the good old days. You really don't see advertisement anymore for toys that much. Does anybody? I don't. I mean, not that I watch TV that much, but I really don't see commercials for it, for toys. But then again, we've got the internet. You know how that goes. The internet, people can just look everything up now, But yeah, I'm trying to think. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles used to be everywhere. Oh, yes. Yep. And what is that? What were the Power Rangers? Oh my God. Oh. I mean, that's not that far back, but it's far enough. That's what, 90s? 90s on, I think, for Power Rangers. That drove me crazy, Power Rangers. But the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, yep. Cray cray. Cray cray. Thank you, everybody, for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you for coming in. Working on my watch hours, and I appreciate everybody being here. Johnny Three Gun. Power Rangers used to make little to no money and were locked into terrible contracts at the height of their fame. I thought I heard something about something like that. That's before they could make any money. You know what I mean? That they could have any bargaining power, if that's what you want to call it. Ma Dukes, the song I'd Like to Teach the World to Sing was written by a team of 4. Bill Backer, Billy Davis, Roger Cook, Roger Greenway. Barry got the gig to sing it. He didn't sing it. It was like the choir that sang it. He didn't sing it. Well, he had something to do with it, though, other than that, I thought. I'll look that up later. Terry's just doing her thing. Bought my kid a Power Ranger costume once and couldn't get him out of it. Isn't that funny how kids grasp onto things that they just love? Which is okay. But yeah, trying to get him out is another story. Johnny Three Gun. One of the reasons you saw a rotating cast every year, they tried to collective bargain and were all fired. Yeah, I can imagine. National Park Princess. Have a good day, Colleen. I'm heading out. National Parks Princess, thank you for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate it, everybody. Johnny Three Gun. The What's Up Bud Light commercials were hilarious at the time. Oh, there you go. That's another one. Then there's the Bud Light, what's up? All the guys going, what's up? But remember the Budweiser frogs? Ribbit, Budweiser, Budweiser. Those were great marketing strategies. But yeah, for the what's up, that was a good one too. Absolutely. Johnny Three Gun. Yes. That was super. And that's when they started that one. They did a Super Bowl commercial, Budweiser for the frogs, and that took off. And I think it was the same thing with the Bud Light commercial. They did it for the Super Bowl, and there they go. And it went for a few years, They got their mileage out of that. And of course, you always love the Clydesdales, do 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 do, the music to it. Sailing Cook George. Unrelated, but I just got a comment asking if my cooking videos are AR or not. Should I be insulted or is that a compliment? The nerve of them. I would be. No, it's real. I just say no, it is real. People are amazing, George, Madux, I drove to three different states and about 150 stores looking for those giant stuffed Power Rangers. A pink one back in the 90s. Oh, wow, Ma. That's dedication. I would just, George, I would just say, no, it is my cooking and go along. If they continue to make another comment like getting a little, then I'd, say, what's up? I go, what's up? West Country Mudlarks. Hi, Colleen, everyone. Hi, West Country. How are you? Spuds McKenzie. Bud Light. That was Bud Light, I believe. If they continue, George, yeah, I would kind of like, and do what you need to do. You know what I mean? But you do beautiful cooking. Oh, they make me drool all the time. West Country Mudlarks. We are grand, thank you. Hope you are all well. I'm well. I hope everybody else is well. We're talking about the good old days of TV commercials, and it goes into food. It can go into anything, toys, going down that road, I will say, always at the Christmas time, I always love the Christmas commercials. There's always the one Christmas Folger commercial where the brother comes home from, I'm thinking, college, and is it the little sister comes running down the stairs? And that's old. That's a 40-year-old commercial. West Country Mudlarks. Oh, cool. That's a favorite of mine. And like I said, the Norelco one with the Santa riding the Norelco shaver. That's another. I'm trying to think of other Christmas ones. I can't think of any at the moment. But I'm telling you, it's so, there's no imagination to any commercials anymore. They're using AI. They're not using a lot of real people in some of them. AI is going to be the downfall of creativity. You know what I mean? Johnny Three Gun. Does anybody remember Planet Hollywood? Yeah. They weren't around that long, but they seem to have done, that they were doing well. That was owned by Stallone, Schwarzenegger, and somebody else, right? And Bruce Willis, wasn't it? Salvador, I'm looking at cooking videos, what they like. The link. Bruce Willis, yeah. Poor Bruce Willis. I feel so awful for him. I love him. I know, it's funny. It's like chain restaurants that have gone by the wayside. I mean, this can go from one subject to the other regarding old school or old time. Does anybody remember Sambo's? Now that could have been regional. I'm from California. Sambo's was very much like a Denny's, but they went out of business because people began protesting it because it inferred color and whatnot. I look back on it now because I was a kid. You didn't think about it. Yeah. But there was a chain restaurant called Sambo's. Yes, I remember the ads. A little kid. Yeah, a little kid in the commercial. But it was just like Denny's. It was just like Denny's. In Kentucky, there is the last Druthers in America. Druthers. What kind of is it a restaurant? What's a Druthers? I've never heard Druthers. I'm assuming Druthers is like a diner, maybe. Remember in California, there used to be a lot of these up Highway 99. We could pull off and pull in and get a A&W root beer. Remember the A&W root beer stands where you can get burgers, hot dogs, root beer floats, root beer. Yes, like Denny's, kind of, but I guess regulated to Southern region. Yeah. But remember, if anybody from California, I don't know if there is in here, the A&W drive-up stands, and they'd come to your car and bring the table. We don't realize, depending on where you live, too, what we have had across this country. Different, but yet the same, but yet different. Salvador, I got to go. Find you. Have a good day. I will, Salvador. Thank you. Johnny Three Gun. Did they have a uniform? I'm assuming Druthers did. Is that what you're asking, Johnny? Daisy May. Hello, Colleen. Hi, Kelly. Welcome in. A&W, I think they did, yes. And I think they were on roller skates. I'm not positive on that. I know Sonic, when they first opened in California, which was not that long ago, 10, 15 years ago, maybe 20, they were on roller skates, but I think that got too dangerous. But A&W, I think they did. Yes. It was like brown. I think kind of brown. And the girls had a little, like a nurse's cap in their hair, I think, and what do they call it? It goes around your waist when you're cooking with pockets, you know. Johnny Thurkin. I remember A&W ads. I was young at that time. Yeah. The A&W, there's very few around. I know there was a couple left in California. I don't think there's too many left in California anymore. I think they were all over, but I think that's where they originated. I'm not positive on that. But good old A&W root beer. They had really good burgers, you know. That's too funny. Sonic, I think, was trying to become an A&W. And I think the only really good thing at Sonic, their food is not that great, are the tater tots and the slushy drinks. Those are pretty good from what I understand. I have never had them, but the tater tots are good there. Johnny Three Gun, there's a place in California called Cali Burger. That's really good. Where's that at, Johnny Three Gun? Cali Burger. In California, there's also the place called, if you want good pastrami sandwiches, it's called The Hat. It's a chain. I do think they got a little too big, and it may not be as good, but it's still pretty good. I don't like it when something gets way too big because then the quality sometimes goes down. You know, Madukes, Sonic has good ice. If you like to eat ice, we are a family of ice eaters. You know what, Ma? Somebody else has said that. Somebody else has said that. I think it was Angela from. Was it Angela from Bomb City Dashing? Said that. Somebody. She would get a cup of ice there, I think. I'm not. I'm just trying to remember who it was. And I know somebody also loved the ice from Chick-fil-A. Kimberly Campbell, I like to chew on ice too. A lot of people do. Isn't that a sign of needing iron? I don't know. I'm not saying you need iron. I'm just, when you do that, something have to do with iron, I thought. Excuse me. Still haven't seen any squirrels today. The squirrels are smart. They're staying in. Staying warm. Heck yeah. Johnny Thurgan, I can't remember exactly. I think it's in East LA. That could be. That could be. See, I'm originally from Southern California, and I'm from Pasadena originally. So East LA is not that far from Pasadena. Ice is a food group in my family. Well, yeah, it's water. It's hydration, too. Of course. Kimberly Campbell. I'm just thirsty a lot. That's okay. Johnny Three Gun. Cracker Barrel is a prime example of quality down as business grows. I've been hearing that. Daisy May. Thank you. Daisy May. Hey, I'm glad you're still here. We're talking all over the board. I started off talking about old commercials from when you were growing up. We're talking about some of the good old commercials. Johnny Three Gun. Sonic does have really good ice. That's funny. That is so funny, though. Like the Devil Foods commercial with the kid with the red hair. This is going back to the 70s now on that one. Rodney Allen Rippey for Jack in a Box. The Coca-Cola jingles. Teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. Da, 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 da. You know, all those different ones. Kimberly Campbell. Folgers commercial made me cry every time. The commercial, the Christmas one, oh, definitely. With the brother coming home and the sister coming running down the stairs, and he's going in the kitchen to make the coffee, and the coffee wakes mom up, and mom comes down and sees, "You're out, Peter." Yes, it did. I'd sit there and just cry. Kimberly Campbell, he read my mind. LOL. Peter, you're home. Ma Dukes, I've heard ice chewing is because of the iron thing. I'm low iron, but I also heard back in the 80s people chewed ice who were not having enough sex. Okay. That's an excuse to have it, right? God. Ay, Chihuahua. That's too funny. Kimberly Campbell, that's definitely me. Oh my God, people. Love a duck, everybody. Too crazy. Thank you for all the likes again, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. I appreciate it very much. This was really fun today. I went on real late last night. Good grief. Ma Dukes, I didn't have that problem in the 80s. Just oh, Ma. But I do now. I don't care. I don't care. For me, I don't care. Ma Duke said, but I do now. Kimberly Campbell, snap. Oh, goodness. 80s was off the charts. In so many ways, 80s was off the charts. Oh, people. And then, unfortunately, 80s turned into not so good for people with their health and stuff, you know. It shut a lot of things down. But, well, my grandbaby comes home tonight. For seeing mommy for a few days. And she'll be here tonight, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday. Ma Dukes, I was thinking of Teresa today. Prayers, she's doing okay. Oh, yeah, me too. So, we had a friend last night. I'm just going to mention it. I'm not, you know. Please be kind. And I know you all are, because all you all that come in here are always so nice. Dolly, the Phoenix, and Fireside. Hey, sis, peace and blessings. She had some nasties in her live last night before, something like that. And it reduced her to tears. She was so upset. You know, it's I call it a form of bullying for being nasty to a person in her own chat. Not acceptable. This is where I get upset. You all are kind people and very sweet people. Don't let that happen in your chat for yourself. I just felt awful for her. It's a sensitive person, and that's okay. Just it was sad. That's why I do my little cheers. And to be kind. It seems to be for people, it's hard for people to be kind these days. Johnny Three Gun, what about the phone company commercials that were based on keeping in touch with your family When call waiting was brand new, the Belk Self commercials were funny. Johnny Three Good. Negative people love to share their negative feelings to positive people. Yes, they do. And that's their problem. But when you reduce somebody to tears in their own chat, not acceptable to me. So if I get a little squirrely with people, if you see me in here, it's going to be a little brand new me. I'm going to be a little more stern and strict and not just ignore some of it, because it's not always up to my poor moderators. I'm going to tell it like it is. Dolly the Phoenix Fireside, 22 likes. If you are enjoying the channel, hit the like, support, share. Thank you. Johnny Three Gun, squirrel away. Thank you, everybody. So her name is Teresa. Teresa, if you're watching, we love you. Ma Dukes, Loretta Swit passed away. If you like Mass, that one hit hard. Yeah, it did. It did. Ace Frehley. I didn't think Ace Frehley of Kiss. I mean, he's a rock and roller. Don't get me wrong, but I'm like, really? But you got to remember, they're 89 and 88 years old. I saw a picture of Jamie Farr recently, Klinger, and all I can remember Klinger as Klinger back in the day. He's like 92. It's like, yeah. I loved Loretta Swit. She was funny. I was watching some old MASH yesterday. Oh, and it had Frank Burns when Frank Burns was in it. What a turd. She was at that stage where she was just, they were all over each other, you know. Oh my God, she was just as bad as he was. But I loved how they evolved her character in the series. You know, became a better, not a better person, but just like, oh, Frank, just stop. And it pulled them apart, and then Frank went AWOL. You know how it goes. And because what's his name left the show. And she was a lot different person on the show that from there on out, you know. Ma Dukes, yeah, Ace too. I saw Kiss. They came to our local Foothill Stadium back in the day. Yeah, I never thought. They never said what he passed away. Does anybody know what he passed away from? They finally said Diane Keaton. That's another one. Diane Keaton, pneumonia, 79. But I guess, you know, the older you are, the chances of pneumonia are pretty strong. But yeah, I never knew what he passed away from. Oh, he had a brain bleed. I take that back. That's sad. Yes, she did about a week ago. Pneumonia. She was 79. And I just did a binge watch of the Father of the Bride movies. Such great movies. I loved it. And then I watched the First Wives Club. That's just, oh my God, that one sends me over. Hemorrhagic stroke. Yeah, that's a brain bleed. Sad. Johnny Three Gun. Yeah. Yeah, she did. She did. But at least we have a lot of her body of work. She did. I loved her in Baby Boom, too. That was so cute. Now, I never really cared for any of the movies she was in with Woody Allen because I don't like Woody Allen. But I loved her in Godfather. I loved her in Godfather. How so young she was in Godfather. 20 something, I think, you know. Yeah, they're dropping like flies, which is, you know, it's life. It's part of life, you know. Johnny Three Gun. Woody Allen has always been creepy to me. Oh, always. Always to me, too. He just was, well, you know most of the story about him anyway. I just, whatever it is. And he's 80 something, I think. Yeah, never been a fan of his. But then Robert Redford passed. Oh, but he's up there with Paul Newman now. He and Paul are together again. They're riding in the sunset. Him and Butch Cassidy. That was a great movie, and with Robert Redford and Paul Newman, I love The Sting as well. Oh, great movie. Thank God they have such great bodies of work, like Paul Newman with Deliverance. Not Deliverance. What's the one he's in jail and eating all the eggs? I can't think of that movie. Barbara, hi Colleen from Barbara. How you doing, Barbara? Welcome in. We were talking about all kinds of stuff today. I'll just leave it at that. Go back and watch the rest of the video. Cool Hand Luke. Great movie. Oh, and what other movie was with Tom Cruise, who I cannot stand, was the pool movie, Minnesota Fats. He was good in that, I will say. Just can't stand Tom Cruise. Although he's done some movies I did like. I like the original Mission Impossible. Color of Money. Thank you. Jeez Louise. Barbara, I agree with you, Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is just, he's another one that creeps me out. He's a creeper. And he was good in Top Gun. I liked him both in both Top Guns. Personally wise, though, I'm just like, you're creeping me out, dude. Creeping me out. But a lot of these fine actors that just, some of my favorite other movies were, going from like a kid movie, Toy Story. All the Toy Stories were cute. Of course, the original is the best. All those are so cute. I loved them. Thank you for the likes, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please share, like, and subscribe. It's only 62 degrees today, and it's 20 minutes to 2 here in Oregon. I wonder if any of my like Australian friends or UK friends, Irish friends will be coming in. Heck yeah. I'm trying to think what else. Who else? When I was a kid, my favorite movie was Rover Dangerfield. I've never heard of that movie. Who was in that? Rover Dangerfield. I don't know what that is. It's funny how now that we've got like a couple movie channels, it was a cartoon depiction of Rodney Dangerfield as a dog from the city who moved to a farm. I don't remember that. It must have not left an impression on me. Oh, another funny movie that I loved, thinking of Rodney Dangerfield, was Caddyshack. You want just a good laugh? Oh my God. Just a good old laugh. Heck yeah. And I like original Ghostbusters. Love, 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 love. There's so much out there. And despite of losing all these people, there's so much to watch that they left behind, Truly. Thank you for the like. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah. And the funny thing is, thinking about Ace, a few days before he passed away, Gene Simmons hit a parked car up in Malibu. Yeah, nobody was hurt. He wasn't hurt. Nobody was in the parked car. But yeah, he hit a parked car, and I think it was due to medications he's taking. It was adjusted medications. So it's like, good grief. That could have been serious. I'm glad he's all right. But hang on just one second. Am I hang on. Just checking. Just a second. Johnny 3. Tubi has a lot of great 80s movies, yeah. Ma Duke's Squirrel. Yeah, well, you know. Haven't seen one today. Oh, wait a minute. You're looking at one. Football, yeah. Yep. Okay, the question that they just put up that I could have posted. Do you talk to your pets? Go. Do you talk to your pets? You know what? Your pets, I think, have more of a better conversation with you than humans sometimes. Just saying. Yes. They don't backtalk you, they talk to you. Callie chickens. Hi, honey. How's Oreo? How's my girl? How's all the girls and the guys? How's my Oreo? Thanks for coming in, Callie. We're talking about a variety of things. Johnny Three Gun, I swear, I think my dog understands me. She's a little person. You know what? If you, depending on your relationship with your pet, Johnny, I agree. They do. Callie Chicken, all good here. Yay! Johnny Three Gun, my other dog is like my dog's pet. Well, what? Well, the pet's got to have a pet. Callie Chicken, happy Wednesday, everyone. Well, the pets have got to have a pet. Yeah. Why not? You know? Now we're talking about different people that have passed. We've talked about old TV commercials when we were growing up, food, restaurant chains. We've run the gamut today. I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you for coming, getting those hours in. I appreciate it. I got a huge playlist. If anybody wants to go to sleep at night, if you can run my playlist, it'd be great. I appreciate that. If not, that's okay too. Hit share, like, and subscribe. If this is going to rain up here, I swear there's this huge cloud that's just wanting to just dump. But, you know, Pacific Northwest does what it wants to do. It's moody. Pacific Northwest is a biznatch when she wants to be. I think for Thanksgiving we're supposed to have weather, have some rain. It's supposed to be rain and chilly. Not surprising. Hi, whoever you are. I can't read your name, but hi. Johnny a Three Gun. Love this channel. Glad I found it. I have to go to work. Have a blessed day, everyone. Well, Johnny, go ahead and subscribe if you would. If you have a channel, I'll subscribe. Just make a comment on one of my shorts and I'll subscribe. Okay? But thank you, Johnny. It was fun talking with you. Thank you. Callie's Chicken. Have you ever said what state you're in? I am in Oregon. I'm in Oregon. Johnny Three Gun. Watch out for those pesky Bigfoots. Oh, good Lord. Ma Dukes, my bird hates me. He likes to see me bleed. Every time he bites me, I would call him a particular F word. I think he repeated it yesterday. He tried normal convo, no go. I'm going to stick to cuss words. Johnny Three Gun, subscribe. Thank you, Johnny. And I'll subscribe to you, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Make it a good day at work. Keep being kind. Callie Chicken. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I remember you saying that now. Cool. We're kind of close. Stay salty, lovely face. Hi, Kaylee. How are you? We've been talking about all kinds of stuff: food, restaurants, old TV commercials from when you're a kid, people that have passed recently talking about how shocking a couple of them were. So throw whatever you want at the wall and see if it sticks. Stay salty. I just ate Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh, wings sound so good right now. Oh, wings. Honey barbecue wings sound good. Oh my God. Now I'm going to be thinking about those all day. Thank God we went to the store, so there's stuff to eat today. Ma Dukes, hey Mama Kaylee, hope you all are feeling good. Stay Salty Studios, Baby Salty didn't think so. Uh-oh. She didn't like that. Oh, that's not good. Oh, Mama, I hope you're okay. Stay salty. Hey, Ma, I'm good. That's good. Yeah, so today's my Sunday. My grandbaby's coming home. I know I've said, I'm just reiterating. Cali chicken, I'm hungry now. Uh-huh. Yes. It's unfortunately, Callie, it's chicken wings, so double-edged sword here. But that sounds so good. Oh. Or barbecue sounds good. Kelly chicken. Barbecue sounds good too. Some ribs. Heck yeah. I don't have that available to me at the moment, but that sounds good. Yeah, no. Thank you, everybody, for the likes. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in, everybody. I'm trying to stretch it a little bit. It is so quiet today. No turkeys out today. If anybody talks to Val, if anybody, I know I haven't seen her. She hasn't been on. If anybody talks to her, please tell her there's a video for her. It's about the turkeys. Please, if you would. Ma Dukes, stay blessed, y'all. The laundry dishes are calling me. Enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this beautiful lady. Ma, thank you as always. I'll talk at you later. Thanks, honey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But please, if anybody does see Val, let her know I got the turkeys on like a 3-minute video. They were a bunch of them. The girls, all the girls. Big old girl turkeys. The hennies. Anyway, everybody, I think I am going to close this up now. I hope everybody has a great day. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. You guys are the best. Remember, peace and love. Peace and love. Be kind. It's not that hard to be kind in every area, parts of life. So have a good day, everybody. I'll see you soon. Thank you for coming in, and I love you. Ta-ta for now. Have a good day, everybody. See you soon. Bye. Love you. Thank you. Peace and love, as Ringo Starr would say. Peace and love. No.